What's happening, gang? It's your boy Retro back again with another reaction video. Yeah. Today we got another huge update. This one coming from Fox News at the 5. We now have Jessica Tarlov being replaced in the newest episode, guys. She was nowhere to be found on the set. She's got a new replacement, and one could only hope that, she doesn't have that TDS syndrome that, Jessica Tarlov had. That was getting on all the other hosts' nerves. But no, this other host is just about the same, if not worse off than Jessica Tarlov. I know, guys, hard to do, but we're seeing, this new host coming out in this newest segment saying that Trump is, homicidal dictatorship. We're walking right into it, guys. I'm excited to get in this clip and see her embarrass herself on her first day on the job. So we're going to get straight to the clip, and I'll get my thoughts on the back end of the video, guys. So definitely stick around to the end so you guys get my thoughts on the back end. And also, YouTube, push this video out. Definitely stick around until the end, you guys. But let's get straight into the clip. Before we do that, though, make sure you guys hit that like button for me and also hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. Let's get into it, y'all.
Jessica Tarlov did not quit The View. She's at home having a baby. She had her second baby girl, and we support all life, and we ask for God's blessings on her, even though politically we tear her apart. It's okay. She's been replaced by Jessica Tarlov 2.0, a new blonde. Welcome to Doug in Exile, where we go off on Jessica Tarlov's replacement blonde double.
Hillary's saying, think about how far we've come. And I'm looking at you.
I can feel it, Jesse.
They called Bush a cowboy. That's kind of a compliment.
Almost everything they call us is kind of funny because it just doesn't stick to us anymore. Ooh, Bush is a cowboy. McCain is this. Romney is that. Ooh, it doesn't stick. But sleepy Joe Biden stuck.
And then Romney, what did he do? He had a car garage elevator. And then he said 47% of the country didn't really pay taxes. That was the worst. And they went from that to homicidal dictator.
So they kind of ramped it up on Trump. And the idea that Trump is anything they said he is hilarious. But their names got worse and worse, including calling him Hitler. That's my favorite one, is they just throw that one out on everybody. They just dole it out, even though there's Palestinian protesters right now in the streets of New York chanting the worst things. They will not levy it against them because they're their voters.
Right. What's next?
Great. Because the Republican Party went from normal to homicidal dictator. Democrats didn't do that. Who did he kill? Republicans did.
Who did he kill? She is straight-faced saying we went to homicidal dictator. She said it with a straight face. So she is doing a good job of holding up Tarlov's position, just in case you thought her absence left a vacuum over at the 5. It did not. It's filled by blonde hairdo.
And look,
who did he kill besides Soleimani?
Hillary Clinton is not the perfect voice out there. I agree, Dana. I don't think she's the one that should be out there prosecuting the case against Donald Trump.
She's not the perfect voice. She shouldn't be the one prosecuting the case. Because why? She's Democrat leadership. She believes all your ideology. She just doesn't like the frumpy, unlikable package. By the way, same thing with Michelle Obama. Frumpy, scowling, unlikable, uninspiring, in spite of what. Remember, Mark Elias said Hillary Clinton's an American hero who's always right. Why not have Hillary Clinton make your case? Please have her campaign for Biden.
But don't ignore what she's saying. I think the question facing voters is whether someone who flouts every ethical, political, legal norm, that does things no other Republican, Mitt Romney would never do these things.
That's why Mitt Romney lost. That's why Trump wins, is he does what they want to. But she's saying that Republicans have some kind of an unprecedented track record suddenly. But who changed more, the Republicans or the Democrats? Which Democrat has a Republican ever tried to take off the ballot? Which one have we done our 5 lawsuits against? Which one? No one is more radical than the Democrats. And of course, they have to project on us what they actually do, intend to do. They enjoy the cover of media. And our arguments, guys, are strengthened because of our lack of support in the media. It means you have to carry the audience yourself. You have to carry the argument without the cover of Hollywood, without the cover of academia. You have to carry it yourself. So I think actually we're inoculated from things, and Democrats get softer. They can't make their own points because they're just used to flowing into a room and just having every agreement by the power centers that censor everyone else, and it made them flabby. We make better arguments.
I'm sorry that Donald Trump has to sit in court. It's because he has been accused of a bunch of crimes. That's his fault.
Is it his fault that he's being accused? Isn't that the fault of the accuser? I mean, it's not Donald Trump's fault that suddenly he has most legal scholars agreeing that this is a political witch hunt. Is that his fault? They keep blaming him, right? It's always the Democrats that go, don't blame the accused, don't blame the accused in all these women's assault cases. And then they blame the accused as if it's like proof of guilt. They'd never apply it anywhere else, but magically on Trump. Him being accused is equal to guilt. This party that used to be for like the radical, Martin Luther King, get him out of jail, the 60s, the accused are the victim, the true victim here. Now they're just right on top of the giant industrial complex. That is, big corporations have all gone woke. Your court system has gone woke. Hollywood's already woke. Universities are already woke. All of the woke power that comes down, they're defending the man. They are the man. But they still want to play victim.
And so what I would say is we also, Brian, know that voters care about this. In the latest polling, a large number of voters say the future of American democracy, our rights, our freedoms, that really matters to them.
Yeah, both sides believe they're at stake, by the way. That's where the large numbers come from. They believe our freedom's at stake. They believe our voting matters. Our voting does matter. No Republican is saying voting doesn't matter. I mean, not a rational one anyways. Voting still matters. And our rule of law, it still matters. It's what keeps us from eating each other. So yeah, it's going to still poll pretty high, Hairdo.
More than people
Marie,
think.
I will say there is irony, though. Hillary Clinton on Mark Elias' podcast, The Steele Dossier, disguised it as a legal payment. They lied about it and had to pay a $130,000 fine.
Yeah, Hillary Clinton is guilty. She's the one that has been guilty of bribery. She's the one that had to do fines. She's the one that smashed her email, her servers, her illegal servers she kept at her house. Something's unprecedented, and I'm shocked that more people don't see it.
Hillary Clinton wasn't prosecuted in New York.
Yeah, along with her documents.
Yeah, because they didn't.
No, of course she wasn't prosecuted. She wasn't accused because their party runs New York justice system. So of course, cover up, no accountability, and that's the norm. But remember, it made them flabby and weak. Don't wish for their easy course to the top, because they're going to crash twice as hard, because it's not held up by logic, by law, by virtue, by morality, by truth, by well-formed arguments, by having to debate. Theirs is like the debate is over. They always come down with a totalitarian top-down, remove your enemy's platform, remove your enemy, kick them off platform, censor them. That's how they win. That's how all totalitarians win. So I don't mind the heat Trump gets from culture. It's made all of us stronger. You have to know your arguments, and that's why we're here to help inform you and give you a few arguments. If you enjoy that, don't forget to subscribe.
Yo, there we have it, guys. Coming from our friend Doug in Exile. I'll definitely be sure to leave that original video link down in the description box below for those who want to go over there and check that out. Also, you guys to go over there and show our friend Doug a bit of love. Oh my goodness, guys. Looks like Jess Tarlov left her cue cards taped to the desk for the Jessica Tarlov 2.0 when she left on maternity leave, guys. She's coming in with that same TDS syndrome, where we have now seen the new blonde hairdo Jessica Tarlov coming out and saying that Donald Trump went from normal to, homicidal dictatorship. We got Jesse Waters instantly, rebuttaling and saying, yo, who did he come after? Who did he get out of here? If anyone's going to be the, homicidal dictator, it would be, the guy on the other side, because of how many, wars he's fueled. He's just shoveling cash and, funding all of these wars. I don't understand, how Donald Trump is getting this title. But then again, you got to realize this is, basic, projecting onto your enemies. They're trying to, project the things that they're doing onto Donald Trump, saying that he's trying to, end democracy, strip Americans away from their freedoms, keeping the border open, and also bring us to an all-time low as far as our economic state goes in America. We all know that not to be true. I think I can speak for all Americans when I can say, all the lies, projection and gaslighting coming from those on the left. Figures like Jessica Tarlov and, the blonde Jessica Tarlov 2.0 is not working anymore. Everyone can see straight through it. It's like telling someone that the sky is not blue. And I'm looking straight up at the sky and I can see that, it's blue right now. It's blue as, it's going to get. And for these reasons is why, everyone is abandoning, jumping ship from the left. We're seeing, figures like Alan Dershowitz jumping over from the left over to the right. Because they can't support someone who's going to sit there, and project these lies onto the enemies, and try to gaslight their following and get them to believe one thing when they know the truth is a totally different story. The left just can't stand by and let them do this, run America into the dirt. We can see that, everyone on the right has been telling the truth, urging Americans that, Donald Trump is the best move for America, turning this bus around, getting us back on the right path to success, to greatness. Whereas, Joe Biden is trying to, shovel all the cash, further, bury our country in debt. And essentially trying to turn this thing into a third world country by the looks of it with Joe Biden's, his actions. He's apparently sleeping at the wheel. We've seen, he has no grasp on his presidency, so we need to get him out of this seat. There is no way that folks are going to still sit by and be able to vote for him. The state, the machine that was backing him, had that big old blanket up, that curtain in front of everyone's eyes on the left, couldn't see that Joe Biden wasn't the guy they were trying to put him out there to be. Can now see that, Joe Biden is nothing but a weaponized state, coming after Donald Trump. It's not Joe Biden versus Donald Trump, but it's Donald Trump versus the state and Joe Biden. This is not a fair fight. Exactly what we're seeing, so much support coming on for Donald Trump. Guys, definitely hop in the comment section, though. We're seeing the new Jessica Tarlov, the blonde 2.0 version of Jessica Tarlov, stepping in with the same far out takes. Nothing has changed. Oh my goodness. Definitely hop in the comment section and let me know your thoughts on the newest Jessica Tarlov. Also, make sure you guys hit me with the share. Share this to all your Facebook friends. Also, make sure you guys hit that like button. It doesn't cost a thing. Hit that like button for your boy. Also, hit that subscribe button, guys. We're on the road to the truth. Hop aboard for the journey. I'll catch you guys on the next week.